neuroweapons, human trafficking. Now, for you specifically, what a perpetrator is there are three classes. You've heard me say this before, but a human trafficker, they're the ones that are organizing the weapon systems deployed on you, these counterintelligence operations when you go about public, the attempts on your life, like when you're driving, you know, if you're anybody who's ever been run off the road, that type of thing. Those are the things they're organizing. When you go to the grocery store and your food gets sprayed, or when you get a lot of, quote, street theater, that's one of the jobs of these people. If you spend any time in the public, any amount of time, they're going to try to organize one of these attacks on you, these counterintelligence operations. That's why when you do go to places, try not to disclose what places you're going to go to before you go there. Just try to keep that a secret. You'll see how much better your experiences are in public. They'll be 100-fold better. The quicker in and out of something you are, and the less you disclose before you go, the better off you're going to be. In fact, the less of all of this they'll do because they don't see a benefit to doing it. So you've got human traffickers. There's three types of perpetrators, generally speaking. Human traffickers, community-based agents, and citizen informants. Citizen informants are know-nothing people that are told that you're a bad person and they're doing a good thing. Community-based agents are citizen informants after they've proven themselves, more or less. They'll end up getting jobs where they try to poison you, they try to assault you, drive you off the road. They'll be doing they'll usually directly related to human trafficking ring, but not always. They'll be doing the direct work of the human traffickers, that one step removed. Oftentimes, over a while, these community-based agents will become human traffickers themselves. That's not always the case, but it's oftentimes the case. That's your, quote, straight up. That's your right out of prison people a lot of times. They'll go through that arc very quickly, citizen informant to community-based agent to human trafficker, because they'll demonstrate a willingness to do whatever they're told. So when you're in public, if you have this knowledge that there are human traffickers near you trying to facilitate these counterintelligence programs or operations upon you, going all the way back to here in the United States to the 70s when they first started doing this. Okay, if you have that knowledge, then you should be able to move through the public in a way where you experience far less of these things. And if you do that effectively for long enough, then you'll understand exactly what you're seeing on the road. Well, not exactly, but more often than not, you'll understand that's a human trafficker. That's a citizen informant, all right? Distinguishing citizen informant from community-based agents is a matter of waiting for them to interact with you more often than not, unfortunately. But that's the type of thing. They're not perpetrators. They're human traffickers, citizen informants, or community-based agents.
Yeah,
you're not a target.
When I quit taking my phone and not talking about where I was going, it made a world of difference.
Yep, don't broadcast it. The best way to get from point A to point B is to do it as much of a secret as you can. That's in all aspects of your life. It's kind of ironic.
If you want your gang stalking to go away, the best thing to do, because it went away for me, is you can't react and you can't talk about all the stuff that happened.
Not true. That's not 100% not true. 100% not true. Okay? And that pains me to say it just like I did, but that's 100% not true. Your gang stalking will not, quote, gang stalking, which is literally what I was just talking about. Gang stalking is not real. All right? It's counterintelligence operations. It will not just stop if you go to ignore it. That's not
I don't
how
mean it's just going to stop, but they'll do it. I think they'll do it less if you don't react.
No, see, that's 100% not the case. 100%.
Okay, for me it is. Okay.
Well, this is exactly what I'm talking to people about earlier. People will come on and they'll tell you gang stalk, gang stalk, gang stalk, and they'll say do this or do that. You do not have free will. Your free will extends to you. You cannot control the way other people are acting around you, right? If what they're doing is they're recording data and trying to influence your habits and behaviors, whether you ignore them or not is not going to stop that process.
I get it.
You might become less aware of it, but that's to your detriment more often than not. you'll find yourself in a situation where they're escalating, all right, because you're ignoring them. Now they're going to, I don't have control over what these counterintelligence people are doing or these human traffickers are doing. But when you go to ignore them, you'll find yourself in more dire situations than had you just gone, that's what it is, that's what they're going for, now I'm going to do my thing, okay? If you acknowledge it and you move on. You acknowledge it and you move on, unless it's a real danger. Sometimes it really is a real danger. Sometimes they're really trying to drive you off the road. Sometimes they're really trying to get a gangbanger to assault you. That really does happen. Sometimes, unfortunately, they are literally trying to kidnap you. And that brings me to another point. No-touch torture. That's fake. That's not real. People will come and they'll say this buzzword, no-touch torture. It's no-touch torture. It's not real. They will touch you while you're sleeping wearing cloaks. They will potentially kidnap you. They will potentially, again, sorry for being brutal about this, but this is good for the women here to know, and men. They will try to rape you if you are that person that these people would like to do that to.
May I ask a question?
They will do many things. Go ahead.
So that is actually happening to me, and I'm thinking that it's really not safe for me to be alone, and I live alone.
Yeah, 100% that happens to many women I've talked to that are targeted. Okay, if that's going on, then barricading yourself is always an option until you get that barrel bolt. But ultimately, yes, you do not want to live alone. And that's true of anyone that's targeted. If you living alone gives these human traffickers greater access to you. The best thing to do.
I'm worried that I'm going to barricade myself in my apartment while somebody's in their cloaks with me.
Okay, so in that situation, get that ultrasonic motion detector and put it over your bed, okay? All right, or put it in your room, multiple angles.
I'm going to go buy one right now before Ace Hardware closes at like 5.
Okay, get the barrel bolt.
I'll be on the call with you guys buying one of those.
Kia, that's great. Get the barrel bolt, the duct tape, and the motion sensor at the same time.
Okay.
You will not
take a stick and go around your house, man. Go around, take a piece of, something to see if you're there.
Yes, definitely do that. But get these things right now, and then
just those 3 things right now.
Yep, barrel bolt, duct tape, motion sensor, alarm, door alarm. Okay, these are the type of things where being cognizant. This is why we can't be using these buzzwords. We got to accurately understand our reality. The point is that when you really start understanding that this is human trafficking, all of those outcomes start to make more sense. And like when you start thinking about these, that thing didn't happen to me last night. Then no way that happened to me. This is no-touch torture. No. Bullshit. It happens to people every day, all around the world. The same thing done in the same types of systems. It's awful. It's just awful. But yeah, do that, and then we will move forward from there. Barricading yourself. There's many other options.
Tweet. Tweet. Ooh.